In this lesson, we are talking about relative pronouns. A relative pronoun is a word that we use to tell more about the noun mentioned previously. The most common are that, which, whose, who, and whom. We use that and whose for people and things, who and whom just for people. Which is used for things. Which, we use it only with things. Defining. The dish which I ate was delicious. The dish that I ate was delicious. The dish I ate was delicious. In defining clauses, that can be used instead of who and which. In defining clauses, that, which, and who can be omitted when it is not the subject of the clause. Let's see an example of a sentence where the relative pronoun is the subject of the defining clause. A monkey is an animal which lives in the forest. A monkey is an animal that lives in the forest. You wouldn't say, a monkey is an animal lives in the forest. Non-defining. The new TV, which I bought last week, is amazing. You wouldn't say, the new TV that I bought last week is amazing. The new TV that I bought last week is amazing is a defining clause. Who. We use it only with people. So defining. The man who lives in Mexico is a mechanic. The man that lives in Mexico is a mechanic. In defining clause, that can be used instead of who and which. Let's see another example with the relative pronoun where it is not the subject of the defining clause. The man who I met in Mexico is a mechanic. The man that I met in Mexico is a mechanic. The man I met in Mexico is a mechanic. Non-defining. The man who lives in Mexico is a mechanic. You wouldn't say, this man that lives in Mexico is a mechanic. Whom. We use it as an object of a verb or a preposition, not very used in colloquial English. This is Mary, whom you met at the party 2 weeks ago. This is Jack, with whom I went to university